Go ahead.
Oh, we've all grown up. We've all grown up with Salvation Army. We've seen, the kettle during Christmas time and the ringing of the bell. But for me, I grew up shopping at our local Salvation Army thrift store. Our entire house was literally furnished by that thrift store.
Hmm.
And then as I got older, I actually watched Salvation Army really show up in our community after disasters. We were living in Hawaii after the big fire in Lahaina. We were
Okay.
living literally in Lahaina,
Wow.
and Salvation Army showed up in a really big way for our personal community and so many other people as well.
Yep. Okay. Okay. And so with this program, what are you trying to accomplish? Because right now, as we see as the state of if this administration, a lot of things are being I guess taken away per se as far as uh um in the Department of Education and programs of feeding kids and things of that nature. What are you and your are trying to accomplish with the Salvation Army with the kids and their supplies and
Yeah, yeah.
needs?
Well, sure. Yeah. I mean, listen, it's just a very expensive time right now, and
What I love about Salvation Army is it doesn't matter what's going on
yeah,
politically or anything like that. They're literally here year round supplying needs for communities everywhere.
Okay.
So, whatever the need is, they will help meet it. And we have watched them show up in so many different ways, whether it's with a back to school program, whether it's with housing, with people who are struggling with housing, if it's a food issue, if it's a supply issue of any sort, like they really are there for so many different needs. And I don't think a lot of people know all of the things that they do. We didn't even know it until we started visiting their locations a few years ago and seeing them literally housing families and then figuring out, okay, how do we make you stable enough to be able to go back into the world and do this on your own? Because they don't want to just give and not teach. So they're also, giving the fish, but also teaching the fish as well. And I think that's super, super important for families that are struggling.
Well, good. Well, again, we're here. I didn't catch it in the beginning, but we're going to catch it. And we're here with Carlos and his wife, Alexa. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yeah, Alexa.
PenaVega, and they're here to uh, talk about their participants and their enthusiasm in helping with kids with school supplies through the Salvation Army. And as parents, where would you want to see your kids at this particular point?
You
hmm.
mean like with good giving and whatnot?
Yes, yes. Well, as
Oh
far
yeah.
as in needs and well, I would put it like this. If you were a parent that was in a situation where you needed help, where would you want to see your kids at this particular point? Let's put it that way.
Oh, I mean, no parent wants to watch their kids struggle. And
Right.
also they don't want to ever put that burden onto their kids. So
Mm-hmm.
knowing that they could literally go to Salvation Army's website,
Mm-hmm.
salvationarmyusa.org, and you not only can you find ways to give back, but you can also find ways to receive help. So go on there, find what your need, like figure out what your need is, and then get in contact with somebody at Salvation Army because I know they're able to meet basically every need that's out there. They're literally positioned in almost every zip code
Mm-hmm.
in the United States, and every dollar that you give goes back to the exact community, the zip code that you gave that dollar to.
Okay.
So I would say if you're a parent who is in need and you want to see your kids thrive and you're not sure about what's going to happen, go visit salvationarmyusa.org and contact somebody there because they will help you.
Are there any struggles or any challenges that you've come across in this campaign?
No, no. Salvation Army has always showed up and they've been amazing. We've seen them firsthand. I think it's really easy for organizations to talk the talk, but being behind the scenes and watching everything that they do, watching them show up and not just show up and give somebody a quick handout and that's it. Like I've watched these different members praying with families and praying over them and giving them every resource, every opportunity to turn their situation into a better one. There's so much heart behind this organization. And I think that's why they have withstood the test of time, because they are the real deal. And it's not just about dollars. Everything goes back to a kingdom rooted, like a truly like a heavenly heart. It's really beautiful.
Oh, great. And I'm curious to see what do you guys have planned in outside of this, or what future things that you have coming up?
What are you doing right now, babe?
Oh, like in personal life?
Yeah,
Yes.
where are we?
Well, currently on tour with my band Big Time Rush.
Okay.
We're traveling the country right now, and the whole family's with us. We're living on a bus with the three kids and the dog, and just kind of making the best of it. And this whole initiative back to school is just it's just a perfect timing because our kids are about to go back to school. So
Right,
you
right.
know, our plan for today is to go to a local Walmart, and we're going to load up on school supplies and go take them to a local Salvation Army. And we're here in Ohio right now, so
Okay.
taking advantage of traveling the country and trying to give back as much as possible.
That's great. That's great. So where can we learn more about this donation to the Salvation Army for the kids' supplies?
Yeah, well, I mean, like Alexa said, if you are in need or you want to figure out how you can help, donate, or serve, just go to salvationarmyusa.org. Again,
Mhm.
that's salvationarmyusa.org. You'll find everything you need. And even if you can give a little, it goes a long way. And every dollar that comes in stays in your community. So you are going to be directly helping the people in your community.
Well, that's great. That's great. I appreciate you guys stopping by. We're going to make sure that we get this message out because school is starting here. I'm in Atlanta, so they definitely be starting it. I know friends of mine are definitely going to need all the help
Yeah,
they can get
absolutely.
with school supplies. Again, I appreciate you guys coming through and hanging out with Magazine Music. As we said before, we keep it 100 because we are the soundtrack to everyday news and
Yes.
lifestyles. You guys have a blessed day and keep it going. And
You.
congratulations.
You
God
too,
bless
SJ.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye.